need to get Sim to just to set those fields to harvested state.
You know, the soybeans is no problem. I'll just plow them in, but
Okay, I need to kind of go back and restart my video because I'm not going to drive to a field and bloody do
fertilizing on the fully grown cornfield.
yeah. I can only assume Sim has started the live stream.
Yes. I don't like blue shields.
Is it blue fields?
Blue shields.
Oh.
Good up, Peter.
Oh.
Hello.
Looks like I made it almost just in time.
Yeah, I'm playing Mario Kart while plowing.
Peter, did you get that field finished last night?
I did.
Nice.
I made one small improvement to do it because I didn't have the time to keep dealing with the worker driving into the telephone pole.
Yes.
I got the
How is everybody?
I'm
Yeah, good, yeah. Can't complain.
Hey.
So, why Stevie, Big
Hello.
T from our Storm, and Peter. Is Peter here yet?
Yeah, Peter's here,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you could make it not too long after the start. How are you all?
Yeah, go.
very good.
Good. Anything
Good.
exciting this week from any of you lot?
No.
No.
Sim, can you do me a favour, Sim, and set field 41? It's fully grown with corn, but I have a lime harvest contract or lime spreading contract. Can you set that field to harvest it with the easy development?
Yeah, which field? 41.
41, yeah. I did. I
41.
drove the whole way down there, and
Well, I'm plowing a field of one of
It's
the
not quite ready to harvest yet. It's on the final growth stage.
yeah, but set it to harvest it because I have a lime spreading contract on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm plowing a fully grown soybean field, but
Hang on. Let me get my bearings. What I'm doing. Field 41.
Yeah.
Oh, I've took the combine with me accidentally. Oops.
I was thinking that, yeah, because I was literally looking at your combine and thinking, boom, gone.
I meant to get out the combine. No. Lime, yeah.
Yeah, you can set it for a no for lime on it because we're going spreading lime on it.
Are
Or
you
no,
going spread?
wait, no, sorry, no, I'm wrong. There's a fertilizing contract on that field.
Oh, there was.
It was. There's not now, no.
I'm all back in my combine. I need to teleport my combine back now to my harvest. Oh, it's somewhere over here. I've probably destroyed some crop now, and apologies for the big white blob on the screen. It does that when you teleport in multiplayer for a little bit. Eventually it'll disappear. There we go. No, sort of. As me accidentally teleporting in the combine, which I didn't mean to do.
It's just me joining.
Blue Buzzard saying, how are you, Stevie?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, I meant to reply to his message last night, but I just kind of forgot.
Oh, go in first person for a bit till that white blob disappears. Shelton, when I did the contract, it immediately changed the field status. I've noticed, I don't know if it's because it's the first year, I noticed it on the East Vineland as well, and some of the other maps I've done with contracts in the first year where you get some contracts show up on the thing, but the actual field is in a different state to what the contract shows. Sometimes when you take on those contracts, the contract will disappear. and other times then it'll change the actual field. But I think it settles itself down after the first in-game year when the fields get through the first cycle. Because on East Islands we had so many contracts come up for ploughing fields, even though there was a fully grown crop in it. So how was your Super Bowl party, Peter?
It was good.
Good.
Yeah.
I was going to watch it and then I was like, I'm too tired, so I went to bed.
Yeah. It was a good game. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was a close one.
Yes.
Did you watch it for the game or for the advertisements?
Was there a game? I thought I was just watching advertisements.
Just watching it for Rihanna half time.
And a concert, yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at a thing, they had a thing on one of the newspapers here saying like companies can pay up to $7 million for a 30-second ad slot during the Super Bowl. Wow,
Yes.
that's crazy.
You know, I'd rather take that 7 million and invest it in something else.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boniface
Bloom,
is saying hi
what's up?
guys, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Joe saying that's all good, I got my Discord account back now, so don't worry. Dakota 79, what happens if you're, for example, 1 month late into a harvest? 1 month late into harvest. Well, with FS, if you're 1 month late from the harvest window, your crop usually withers, unless you don't have withering turned on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't
sorry.
think if you haven't got withering turned on, I don't think there's any penalty for it being late.
I
Not that
think
I don't know.
if you've seasonal growth on, I think
I'm
if
doing
it's
fine.
outside the harvest window, it just withers.
Yeah, if you
Hope
got
you are too.
withering turned on, it'll just wither if you're outside that window, and then you can't harvest it at all. But I don't think the crop diminishes if you don't have withering turned off if you're outside the window. So I always play with fall, like the fall season settings, other than sometimes weeds. And I always have like the crop season cycles on, because crops still take the same amount of time unless you're using one of the other mods. If you turn season cycles off, it just means you don't have to plant and harvest within that set time.
This field is way too big.
Which one?
27.
What are you doing on it?
Plowing.
Oh.
That darn thing only goes 27 kilometers an hour. I found out
Peter's handy there now with a 9-meter plow as well. I think Peter took on them contracts now, so we might have to.
We have got 4 plows.
Yeah, we might just put Peter in the field there and say, see you in 3 hours at the end of the stream.
It's like sugar
That's
beets all over again.
Yeah.
I'd come and help with one of the other plows, but I need to get the harvesting first.
I'll set this off to a worker and grab another tractor and do the
A
bottom
lot of
bits.
soybean straw to bale up
It's
as well.
really fun to play Farming
I
Simulator.
set it
It's
off on a worker and I'm
kind of
grabbing another
relaxing
tractor to do
and-
the bottom bits.
Worker B is blocked already.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
me.
Oh right.
I'm bringing in front of the
Sit-
tractor.
Yeah, I'm
Well, when you
Sit
stealing
and
that.
have fun.
So it
Are you
comes up worker blocked by objects. You're like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
playing
I'm
PC
stealing the
or
shops.
console?
I7 now.
Oh, I missed a bit.
Myself and Peter last night, we had fun with worker A, B, C, D, E, F, all that stuff. And 9 times out of 10, they're all still stuck in a local lamppost.
Oh,
Yeah.
They just
I
can't seem to get round them.
I wish I was recording that one bit. So there's a one-way road leading to the field, and we sent one tractor trailer out, and the other one was coming back, and we're like, they're not gonna hit each other, they'll be fine. full speed head-on collision,
Yeah.
full bounce and shot. Stevie and I were both just watching as it happened. It was, and then they kept trying to drive through each other too.
You get all
Great.
those good
Very
mods
rude
and
people. Rude drivers. Rude drivers. No, no, I'm going here. No, I'm going here. No, I'm going here. No, I'm going here.
Clackreel's in the chat saying hi, Sim. Good to see you again. Good to see you in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well. I've not seen you much on the community server. I popped on the other day for a bit. I haven't been on there much this week. I haven't had much chance to get on there.
Clatrig has been on my server as well, and
Yeah.
if he likes sugar beet harvesting, he can he can work away. Feed 10, feed 10 sugar beets. 1.98 million liters.
There was a field on Mazovia, like in between two of the fields I own, and I was like, it's full of sugar beets. I was like, I don't really want to harvest sugar beets, or I really want to buy that field so I can join it to the other ones. And I was looking like, because obviously I'm doing the no leasing, no loans on there. I can't lease any equipment to do it. I was like, do I do the contract, which was the little sugar beet harvester? I was like, that probably wasn't too bad. And then just like keep the excess for myself and buy the field after. And I was looking, I thought, no, if I buy the field, then I'll get a sugar beet harvester. And looking what I could get a cheap one. And the only one I could find was like a little 2 meter thing.
You have done some content yourself.
Yeah.
It's not the biggest of fields, but I don't fancy that.
Perfect ideas.
Really fast
Hand me a shovel,
to
I'll dig
lose.
them,
I haven't watched any of Clarkson's farm yet.
seen.
I'd need to find the time to sit down and watch it.
I
Not even
haven't
It's on
season
my
one.
list of things to watch. But I haven't had a
Streamed
chance
in
to
a
watch
while.
it yet.
myself, so
I say this week I've been
lost all
busy
the
trying to
viewers.
get other stuff sorted out, and I've barely had time to do anything other than record the videos and edit them. Like I bought the Hogwarts Legacy. I've barely played it since last week.
How full are your sim?
59%.
As you can get another round.
Yeah, I should be able to get another pass around the headland. Clatriog said he's already started on the sugar beets for you.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I plan. I'm hopefully going to go on for an hour after this stream tonight. If Peter's available for an hour after here.
I might be.
Well, I went on the community server the other day and I was like, hadn't been on for a while. Harvested the field of corn.
Hey Peter, you want your orange plow?
Yeah.
I harvested the field of corn we'd got, and then I mulched it, and then for some stupid reason I completely forgot I needed to plough it. And then I decided to like plant it with a crop, and I was like, oh no, it needs ploughing, so then I ploughed it.
Oh no.
And then I went back in with the seed drill.
I do tell my wife every now and again, I say, love, I'm just going upstairs for an hour. Going on my server for an hour. I'll be down in an hour. 2.5 hours
8
later,
months.
I thought
That's,
you'd never come down.
that's a long time.
Sounds very familiar.
Yeah. So,
Mine should. I just
You
need
have
to go and like
Decent
post a
amount
link
of
or
followers.
something. And then like, yeah, I'll
Because
get
if you
carried
have
away and it's
the,
like,
that may
"Hey,
not
yeah,
be
it's like, are you coming back down or what?
a
I'm
very
like,
big problem to
Nah, it's a bit late now.
get back in.
yeah.
Starting in the middle or something, Peter? Because there's a worker going up top.
I was just trying to find the entrance. Is this all
So
one
what's everyone's thoughts on the new DLC announcement? Let me know in chat as well.
Very poor.
Not what I was expecting. Well, it was kind of like I was hoping for cornstalk bales more with the equipment to like mow the and
Well, I was
the
hoping
corn
for-
stalks into a swath kind of thing, as well as like possibly like soybean straw bales and other crops for bales as well.
Well, I was
Obviously
just-
the baling corn chaff, which will basically all it'll be is you just bale and wrap chaff into silage bales,
Yeah.
which there's a mod on Mod Hub that does that as well. So it's not really anything new to the game. But it's good to see the stationary bale wrap back though.
Yeah.
I did enjoy using that in 17.
I remember that in 17, and you had to bring the wrap and the net and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
to it. So we wonder,
Yeah.
do we have to do that now? With
It looks like it from what it says. It does look like it does mention about foil wrap and netting. So whether it will be similar to like the Platinum DLC, whether that will be added to all balers if you've got that DLC installed.
Yeah.
I was just hoping for more equipment.
Or maybe they might add to the game that from the spinneries now that you can make the net and all that kind of stuff.
I don't think they'll
720
go that
subs,
far 'cause it
that's
is only a
decent
small
amount.
expansion. It's not like a big thing like Platinum
If
expansion.
you upload, start to upload some videos.
What is it? Currently £8.99 or £8.99. I don't know what that is in euros.
Same
£9.99, I
time
think.
every week, you will get the viewers
It's
back.
currently on discount if you order it from Giant.
Sure.
And you can get 30% up to 30% discount if you get the year 2 season pass.
Are you
Links
struggling,
will be
Peter, with
posted
your
throughout the
flower?
chat.
Is your tractor struggling, Peter? Or did it just
No.
look like that?
It just looked like that. I was just looking back to make sure
I was gonna say, it looked like it was spinning its wheels.
it might be. This is my smaller tractor.
Yeah, I stole
Like it
the
says, my cat is grabbing your harvester again. Well, hopefully it won't damage your TV.
He will sue you for
Is
damages.
joining you on your farms, I have to be farm channel member, and do I need to be on PC? On my community server is currently crossplay, so it's all for all platforms. I'm pretty sure that map's on Xbox One and PS4 as well, not just the Series X and PS5.
Yeah, I am
But if you go to my
absolutely
community
sure
tab
you
on
will
this
get
channel,
them
there's
back
a
then.
link to my Discord server. So if you're on Discord, you can
So,
join my Discord server, and then you can access the community server
Yeah,
in the
but that's
community
members
server tab.
only.
No,
yeah,
it's not
I
about
haven't
that
done
anymore.
so much content.
I put
I
a
only
link
have,
for everybody
what
because
is
I
it,
was like, spare time, I'll get
107
some more
subs?
people
So
in there. So I only posted it
it's
on
not
this
a lot.
channel, not my main
Damn.
channel.
Oh yeah,
Only
So I'm
doing
still
this
not going to
stuff
get loads
for
of
fun.
people joining one go.
that's
'Cause
why
I've
there's
seen-
been more people joining.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're on Discord, then check my community tab on this channel for the link. It will expire in 6 days.
Peter, how the hell are you plowing? Look, me and
Oh, yeah.
the contractor are going at 90 and you're going like...
The information to join the community server, which is cross-play, cross-platform, is all in there. There's a section that's got community server on, so anyone's welcome to join if you're in the Discord server. So I'll try and get on there every now and then. So last week I haven't had much time to get on there. But it's been good fun playing on that map. What I'll probably do as well, when we come to a point where we're looking to move on from that, I'll probably put a
I saw that.
poll up in the Discord as well
saw
for
that,
anybody that uses the server to choose the next map we move to.
I saw that, Peter.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt what someone was saying. I basically totally froze and it just drove through everything. I don't know what happened.
So when it freezes up and then all of a sudden it just like tries to
Shoots you
speed back up
across.
to where you actually are.
Yeah, so I don't even know. That's not even my line. I don't even know what the hell was going on there.
Why are you going at those angles?
I wasn't.
Thank you for
That's
that.
so happened to me when on East
I
Island when I
really
crashed into
appreciate
Stevie's truck. It just like
those
froze up
kind
and all of a
words.
sudden it just went meow, smash straight into Stevie's truck.
That's your excuse and you're sticking to it.
It's a good job we don't have damage on, and you can actually properly damage vehicles by crashing
Oh,
them. I'd have probably wrote off your truck.
I've written off more than only a truck then.
To be honest, I haven't even checked the latest numbers on the poll for the Dark Forest thing I put up.
What
Last
did you
time I
put up?
checked, dairy cows were the highest one,
Yeah.
but it may have changed quite a bit since then.
No, they still are, I think.
Yeah, I'm doing cows on Wilhelmina. I forgot about.
I don't mind.
the 100 or
I'm
200
from
or
Norway,
something.
southern Norway.
So yeah, I need to actually check. I haven't checked today at all on that. I hadn't decided myself. I was kind of in two minds of what to do. That's why I put the poll up more than anything.
What were you debating between? Pigs and cows?
No, I was gonna more just do the arable farm next. Because to do pigs, I'm gonna need more fields for corn. So I can get corn, barley, canola, or whatever. Root crops are a complete waste of time for pigs. That extra 5% really does make no difference whatsoever, from what I found out. But you do need to give them at least corn and barley and canola to get their health up to 100%.
I'm really poor at English, I think.
So I thought if I've got to get new fields anyway, I'm going to need probably a bigger combine,
But
more
I
space for
manage.
storing crops before I even get to that. So like progress by clearing areas, getting more fields and clearing an area to build up an arable farm. But I could do the same with pig farm. It wouldn't make much difference. I'd just get a separate silo at the pig farm for storing crops in to use for feed. Obviously for the cows I don't really need to do anything because I've already got all the equipment for
Mowing.
making silage, hay. I can get straw off the fields as well, so cows would be the easier one to do at the animals.
I like cows because you get milk and you get slurry and manure,
Yeah,
which I'm gonna be using for fertilizer.
yeah.
That's
I
why
want to try and get to a point where I've got some manure and slurry. I can use some different equipment because I don't tend to use slurry and manure all that often.
I've turned off precision farming just because of that, because with precision farming it's just another product to sell instead of something you use.
Yeah.
There's no point in having it when you've got precision farming.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping, although I knew I probably wouldn't get a huge amount of manure, but if I had a bit of manure off the horses as well, it'd give me something else to use on the fields.
Yes.
Ooh, a bit of bump there. There's definitely quite a lot of smoothing
Thank
out
you
on
for
some
that.
of these fields on this map.
Appreciate it. So I try my best at least.
Yeah, so Dark Forest will, I want to try and wrap up all the work on the current farm yard, like finish everything off I want to do before episode 25, and then the next 25 episodes will be concentrating on the next. Well,
Next
probably
farm.
may not be 25 episodes because it may not take that long, but
On your next farm.
because I'm at that point now, say where I can progress a lot quicker in terms of earning money, but it's just the time it takes to clear the land now because I can't really do much else farm-wise until I've cleared the space to use. And even though there's a lot less trees than Wilhelmina Forest, it still takes a while to clear a decent area.
Yes.
Yeah, I've almost got to 1,000 trees on Wilhelmina.
It is
I'm not even
hard.
sure what I've done so far on
It's a hard language to learn, but
Dark Forest.
I'm somewhere past 3,000, I think.
That's why I like No Man's Land. You didn't have to worry about clearing trees all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I liked Grizzly Mountain on 19 because there was many trees, but there were open spots too where you could just build stuff. That's why Dark Forest isn't too bad because there's not too many trees.
Yeah, there's still enough though. There's like, it would be nice if there was a few more open areas, so I could just go and like cut the grass and plough a field in one area rather than having to think, oh, I've got to cut down probably about three hours worth of trees just to get a decent area now for another field. So I'm at the point now, making money is not a problem. I don't need to worry about making money. It's literally just the time it takes to clear the trees.
No, you don't need
See, without-
English.
I was
We
considering,
have
like,
it in
'cause I'm-
school as
obviously
a
you don't have to worry too much about money.
language you need to
or
learn.
whether to just get a
Yeah, no
a
way.
wood
Yeah.
chipper and just wood chip everything. Think will that be quicker?
It's you have it
You
in
get
school
like
as
the
one of
that
your
goes in
primary
front of the
subjects.
tractor.
No, I'm not particularly keen on that one. I've used it. It works well, but I'd rather have a proper station wood chipper. I'd love the one from Black
But,
Sheep Modding that went on the
Yeah,
IT.
there's
winner.
not many
Yeah,
jobs
that's way better than the one.
jobs
they
you
had
need
now.
to
I'm not keen on that tub grinder one, the beaverator.
No, it's
to
not for wood
manage
chips.
English
Bales and
language.
stones. Perfect. Wood trees now. It's hard
And,
to get those.
I've looked at a lot of the other ones, and there aren't that many good like wood chipping, like self-propelled wood chippers.
No, I haven't been to
You can just set up
England.
on the side of
Are you
buildings
from
and
England?
Throw a load of trees in one go.
The
I
two different mods. So one, if you did want the drive your own one, there is one that's like a truck that's got that harvester on the front of it. You drive that to the tree and then it puts it into
English
its own
speaking
bin in
country.
the back. That's a little bit more realistic. I do like the
No.
production
No, I don't think so.
sawmill tree one that I think it's Zodiac modding or whatever their name is. He
Yeah.
does a lot of those. He's got one where you kind of just like drop the trees off and then
Yeah.
it turns them into sawdust and wood chips. That one's pretty good too.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad, but then
Yeah.
what the problem is, I've still got to load up the logs to get them to that.
I actually
good point.
watched.
Which, by
what's
the
it? I
point,
don't
if you're
know
doing
what
that, you
it's
might as well
called.
just take it to a sell
Travel
point to get more money for.
Hotels.com
selling the
or
logs. With
one
a
of these
mobile
for,
one, I just can throw them
looking
in there and just
on
have one big
prices
massive
on
pile of wood
trips
chips
to
at the side
England.
of the area
I
I'm
would love
cleaning
to
and
take a
pick it up
trip to England.
another time.
That would be
You don't
Nice.
even also have to delimb the trees or anything. You just throw the whole thing in.
Yeah,
Right?
I was thinking the other option was to not worry about selling the trees all the time, like loading them up, but getting a fella buncher,
Mhm.
bunching them into like groups of 4 trees, and then just getting a skidder to move them out the way into like one big area, and then another time just come back and cut them all up to size.
And just never look in that area because your frames
Yeah.
will drop. No, that would work though. That's my preferred way of doing it too. Is I really like the bunchers. And the
Yeah,
skidder.
because I've not used the fella buncher yet. I tried that one on Silver on Forest from the Platinum expansion, which was a bit useless
Well,
unless you're doing the small trees.
Yes.
the FDR ones you have to grab the trees yourself.
Yeah, that is
I-
the one downside. It doesn't have the lock-in.
No, and
Yeah,
I find
I
it
like,
very hard because I've tried it, but I saw that because like it's
most
also
English thing.
and then the tree falls before
English
you're able to grab
thing
it.
I like
yeah, that's the
is
problem I had on 19, so I
your
didn't use
dark-
it much because
dark bear
you had
Guinness.
to cut the tree and then you wouldn't be able to grab it
All
in
of
time,
these.
or sometimes the tree would glitch through and it'd start cutting the tree up into smaller sections.
Oh, I only got it to work by you turn off the saw, grab the tree, and then
Yeah.
turn the saw.
That's how I used to have to do it.
Yeah, but
But
why
it's a
would-
pain because you got to remember.
Yeah, you have to keep turning the saw off, even when you put it down.
Mhm.
Like turn the saw off, or you end up cutting a small piece off the end.
Well,
And then I could
Peter,
never
we're
get it to
70
work because
We're
I had to-
68% of the way there.
you had to open the grab fully again to get the next tree, and sometimes that tree you'd already got had fall out before you got the second one.
Or you got to remember to use this. Did they have 2 grabs still, like they did on 19,
Yes.
where it's the left
I think
grab
it
and
did
the
on
right?
there, but because of the key bindings on the controller, you can't set up.
Oh,
You couldn't
Yeah.
set up both of them to work.
so you just
I
open the whole
think
thing.
Yeah.
if I was using my joysticks, I'd be able to do it a lot
I
better. 'cause I
would
could set
really
up each one
like to
individually
take a
on
visit.
the key bindings, but with the Xbox controller, you're limited to how many functions you can put on there. I know I might get one just to try it and see how it goes. I do have a problem every now and then with the new ones where you grab a tree and it just starts dancing around like crazy. And then occasionally the tree harvester will just flip over. Like do a
That's what I was-
somersault.
That's what I was talking about last week. That happened to me the first time I used the new version.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guinness the
It
bear.
doesn't
Goes
happen all
side
the
to
time.
side.
Every now and
It's
then
good.
it starts doing it, and I have to save the game, quit out, and reload back in for it to stop. Because once
Yeah.
it starts,
It's
it seems to do it
best
on
if
every
you
tree.
get it from
That's
Straight
why
from
I
the
like
tap.
my old one. Nothing's broken on it. So, no
Yeah.
fixing needed.
I've
Yeah, but if you want any
wondered.
problems with grabbing the smaller
To take
logs
those,
with the grab, FDR
what you
grab, I literally
can
can
call
grab
it,
them, and as soon as you
bear
swing the
trip
boom, they just
to
fly
England.
straight out the end.
Yeah, yeah, it still does that. It needs the lock-in script as well on there, or the straps.
Yeah.
That is a problem with the smaller ones.
Yeah, I'm not able to pick some of them up.
I can pick some up, but they do fall out quite easy.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll stay there this time. Stop. There we go. We'll get the combine back, and then we can want to get the truck and start collecting up these straw bales. Get
Okay,
those sold.
I'll be right back. I have to go for a quick second.
No worries.
If we have anyone at a loose end that can grab a plow and come help me in 47, that would be epic.
I can come and help once we've finished this field off.
No problem.
You plowing as well, Stevie?
Yeah.
I think we have 4 plows.
I said for my video I'd kind of
Go to sim
prefer
stream.
to do field 47.
That's
than
kind
26.
of the reason that
Well, I
I'm doing this live stream is
Bring
to try
the
to
two players up from the store, or the
bring
store
up
down there.
his
Yeah,
views.
I think there's one still down there. I went and I got one because
Yeah.
Storm stole my one from the farmyard. So
We might or do we have all of them? Because there's one in the farmyard too.
I have the green. I have a green one.
The orange one.
Storm has one, and
The
the
worker
hired
has
worker. The worker has one. Yeah.
Oh, that's 3. Yeah, then we're missing one.
No, I have one too.
Oh, we need to buy one. Then
Oh, we need to buy another one. That's it.
yeah, because we only have 4.
Yeah.
Oh, we've
Let's
got
put it
them.
up.
I've just looked at the money and noticed it had gone up by like 100 and something grand.
Yeah, the fertilizing contract that was on field 41. Let's say when you reset the field, it came up as complete, so I just took the money first. So
Oh,
I didn't steal it. It's only it's resting in my account.
You know, I was on the community server the other day. I did a couple of silage baling contracts, and I hadn't realised one was for the BGA and one was for the animal dealer.
Yes.
So I delivered the first contract load to the animal dealer, did the second field, without even thinking I just went straight to the animal dealer, like dropped all the bales off, 57,000 income. I was like, whoops, okay.
That's
So
like
I've
that's
Well,
like
the Stevie.
delivered the silage bales to the wrong contract, so fortunately I was able to cancel the contract without any penalty.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It didn't come up there was any missing crop or anything. I was like, okay, I've just got paid 57,000 for all those silage bales, and
And it was probably
cancel the contract.
after I just got rid of all the other bales too, because I set up the production. So I was like,
Yeah.
we'll go light on bales for a little bit, so you didn't even have any spare bales to throw at it.
I didn't even consider it. I just went on there and I thought it'd show me, if I click cancel, it'd say like ahead, like missing crop, but it didn't at first, and it comes up you have to collect it when it shows as cancelled. But it was showing like 0000. It's like, cool, okay, I'll take that. Right, we need. Oh, did you bring some propane back up for the dryer?
Brought the tank. I didn't know I
you
was
buy?
supposed to get It was at the shop. I didn't know I was supposed to get propane
Yeah,
on
that's
the way.
what
Sorry about that.
Because the propane's buy point is over the road from the shop.
Sorry, I thought it was been helpful. Instead, I wasted a trip.
No worries.
you got to go back, Peter. You got to
I
go
can
back.
I can go back. In 14
I
hours.
was gonna say, like, because obviously I didn't get on here until just before we started. I forgot to mention it. I was gonna do it myself, and then I never got a chance to come back on here before I get everything up to the farm.
I can run down and go get it. Do we need it in a few minutes or like right now?
No, we can. It's no rush for it.
Okay. I'll do it
Form's
once I
not going
finish this
anywhere.
bit over here.
So that's the say harvesting all done on this one. So we'll get the soybeans into the silo. Then we can start collecting up the bales, get those sold, and then we'll go and help out with some of the other contracts. I think at some point I'll speed time up as well, just a little bit. I keep forgetting on easy dev controls you can stop the time progress.
Freeze time. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whenever I come on here and I don't want time like sorting things out, I always put it 0.5 and then forget.
Yeah, I like the freeze time because it seems to freeze like the sky and everything else too, and it's good. Nothing moves.
That's great. There's rain due in 15 minutes and I have a big massive field to harvest. Oh, freeze time.
Freeze.
Yep.
I did it on my Mazovia the other day. I was like, I got 2 fields to harvest, rain due, so I put it on 0.5, then completely forgot. So I come to finish the thing, and I was only still on like 8:30 in the morning. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot to speed up time once I finished harvesting.
You're very productive in the morning.
Yeah. So we got 38,126 litres of soybeans off that field. That wasn't too bad. Put these in our silo until the price is a bit better for them next year. I need to get rid of those cornstalk textures so I can get my frame rate back up.
It's gonna be. I wonder how it's gonna be when we like plow that area. It's just gonna lag really bad for whoever's
Probably.
doing it.
I was just driving towards the farm, coming up towards that field. It was dropping down to 45 for me.
I'm actually. Oh yeah, yeah. When I plow in that direction, because it's in my field of view,
Yeah.
I drop about 10 frames per second.
Oops.
What?
I seem to have started plowing on field 26 too.
Oh, your worker?
No, my tractor, I had it on 5 kilometers an hour on cruise control.
Oh no!
It's just carried straight on over.
It's,
But
I
it's,
thought you.
it's okay, we have the contract on 26 as well.
Yeah, I was just, cause when I was downstairs and I was grabbing me something to drink, I was like, I hope it doesn't continue into like a field that we still need to harvest or something.
No, no.
Just put a worker on it.
I thought you had a worker on it because I saw him driving when you weren't there, but I didn't see him drive off the field.
Yeah, no, I
He made it-
forgot.
He made it through the telephone poles and all the way across through the ditches into the other field and right side up. Keep plowing.
Storm, you have started on field 26, so we're going to leave it to it, okay?
Oxygen is in the chat saying, hey Sim, finally been able to catch a stream. No worries. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you in the chat again and hope you're doing well. I say, we should have been streaming last night, but the football was on, so change it to tonight. I was considering Tuesday, but I couldn't do Tuesday. But we should be back to Wednesday next week because the football's on Monday. Monday evening next week.
Hmm?
I'll blame Sky Sports and keep putting football on TV.
Yeah, I won't be able to join next week.
No worries. I say I don't expect everyone to join all the time.
Not
Grateful that you do come and spend the time when you can.
Yeah, I might not be here all night. I don't know how it happened, but my shoulder hurts real bad. So I might just go to bed soon and hope it's.
Yeah, I'll say no. You say join whenever you can and leave whenever you can. Whenever you need to.
I hope
Okay, it's okay, Tim. I'm here every week, and I'm gathering up all the favors, and I'm just going to one day. Tim, yeah, I need help on Richlands, Ohio. All the times I was in your server. Yes, come to my server. I have loads of work.
MD saying hello,
Just a
guys. Cheers
little-
from Romania. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
all the potato harvests and the sugarcane harvests.
That's one I must do next time and rope the lot of you into is a few potato harvests with 2 meter potato harvest headers and all that kind of stuff and say, hey, it's only a small job. 3 days
And-
later.
I support West Bromwich Albion, the Baggies. I always say somebody's got to. I was a bit disappointed again last night with a late equaliser. Not as bad as last week's game on Friday last week, losing to Birmingham.
Hey Stevie, you're not planning on doing a sugarcane with like a pool behind 1 meter thing?
I won't be doing sugar cane at all.
Yeah, I've done my fill of sugarcane for FS22. Oh,
I
it's cool.
think what I'd like to do is buy field 8 on Richlands, Ohio, and put it fully with poplars or something like that. That'd be a nice harvest.
Well, there is that mod that adds the big
Yes.
poplar sower and the big poplar harvester, so it's not too bad.
It puts it on
Yeah,
the
you can
forage
get
harvest.
the forage harvest headers, like was it
9.
the 9 meter one that just
See-
poplars and sugarcane?
Yeah, but see, harvesting it will be the easy part. It's probably having enough trucks, tractors, trailers, cars, answers,
No.
all that can bring some, keep them coming.
There's a solution for that.
Oh, where can we sell?
A 50
corn
million
straw?
liter trailer.
Miller's
fill it
Feed and
with-
Seed, where are you? Let's have a look. Miller's Feed and Seed is probably the furthest sell point. Yeah, all the way over there. Typical.
You have a truck, fast truck.
Well, it's reasonably fast. I just noticed as well I'm in euros and kilometers an hour.
Oh my god, the sacrilege.
Let's change that.
Peter must get offended now because you're an American map and you're not using
I just
USD.
looked down and thought, oh, this truck does 105. Oh no, that's kilometers.
No, I'm using kilometers and euros. The superior system.
Because I was recording Mazovia earlier today for tomorrow.
If you can do calculations by only changing like
I
the
should-
point, it's superior.
As my steering wheel's working, I should really switch to my steering wheel, shouldn't I? I was saying that.
That's
My
the
steering
thing.
wheel's working, but my pedals aren't working.
I try to.
Okay.
Sometimes I try to like remember the US system, and then like 1 feet is how many again? I don't remember. It's confusing.
30 centimeters is 1 foot.
Yeah,
One
But,
foot
like-
is 12 inches.
yeah, that's confusing to me.
1 foot is what I have in my shoe.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Well, my foot isn't 12, but I don't know how big my foot is.
Size 10, that's mine.
Yeah,
So,
size
uh,
44.
I think, yeah,
So-
44 in US.
Some women might say men over exaggerate with inch size.
I stick to
Joe
my
saying you need
centimeters and meters.
Oh, you need to do the dead. Yeah, I still need to do the dead zone. I don't know why in FS it keeps resetting every now and then back to 14, which is rather annoying, and I don't know why it keeps doing it.
I think it does it when you disconnect the steering wheel. If you leave the steering wheel plugged in the whole time, it should stay.
Yeah, but my steering wheel's always plugged in.
Oh yeah?
And switched on. Yeah. Rabbit Man saying good evening, Sim, and everyone in the chat. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps my I might have to just quickly nip out and do it. It's going to annoy me.
Oh wait. Oops.
Oops.
Big leg spike coming, I'd say.
Yep.
Oh, that was me saving the game, sorry. I'm just every time I quit the game I automatically save without thinking about it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I do that too. That's just something I get used to.
Yeah, it's come back to 14% again. Change my brake sensitivity as well, which I always find way too weak.
I set the brake to 200 or more.
Yeah, 200% I always do the brake because I find it just doesn't do anything otherwise, unless you push yourself halfway across the room. Right, hopefully that'll be better.
Yeah, I set my brake up to my clutch pedal because I'll say likewise, press the brake and your chair goes halfway across the room, and it's not easy to buy a desk chair that does not have wheels on it.
I don't mind the brake so much. It's what I don't like doing is using the brake to have to reverse.
Yeah,
That's why I like the directional. I can use the clutch then to change the direction. The braking's not too bad if you get it on 200%, even though it's like you've only got that little bit of movement in it, and then it just goes rock solid.
yeah.
I've been talking to myself again.
That's okay.
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the first sign of madness, you know that, right?
Oh, I can't remember who told me, but if you have the 99% loading into a server again, Stevie.
Yeah.
Delete your shader cache folder from your Farm Simulator folder.
Oh,
And then it fixes it.
nice.
Nice.
I had that problem last week. When I came on here, I was literally on here for about 5 minutes. Went back out to add another mod. Came back and I couldn't get it to load 99%. I was like, and I remembered somebody commented about it when we was on East Vineland on the stream. So I was like, oh, I'll try that. Deleted the shader cache, loaded it up straight away.
Nice.
Ruben saying any recommendations on a nice European British map? The one we've got on the community server, Ostikusti, is a really nice map.
It's a Dutch map though.
Yeah, it's European.
Yeah, oh, I thought British.
The British European.
Oh,
As for
well
British
done.
ones, Purbeck Farm's out soon, and that's in testing there. But it's not a map I've played on myself, so I don't know what that's like. But I know that's quite a popular one. Oxygen David's new map will be worth waiting for. Court
Peter,
Farms, but that's not going to be out for a while.
what are you planning on doing? Plowing or
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back to plow. I gotta get the propane first.
propane or what?
The
I
corn
brought
dryer.
the propane trailer back, but I didn't
Fill it.
fill it because I didn't think. I gotta go all the way back.
It's 5,000 litres in there. I think we need about 4,900 litres, don't we? Something. Ruben saying Dutch myself, so I guess I know what to do. Yeah, definitely try Ostikusti or Ostikusti. I'm not sure how you say it properly, but it is a
Not
really,
like that.
really nice map, and it's got some big fields on there, but it's a really, really nice map.
Super
Well worth
detailed.
checking out.
If anyone wants to come to field 47 for some ploughing, it would be greatly appreciated.
No, I'm on field 26 now.
We have the small TLX trailer for the tanker that comes with the TLX 2020 truck. So we don't have we do have the big one installed, but we don't actually have it at the moment. I only got
Same-
the small one because we only needed 4,900 litres of propane.
I saw that you removed the real speed limiter mod.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't know.
Or
Never noticed.
I can't remove the speed limiter.
Oh, you're stuck in full speed now?
No, I'm stuck at 25 kilometers an hour.
Ah, okay. I thought it was the other way. I was like, that would be
instead
really
of
bad.
50.
Right, I need to.
No, the other
Stop.
way around would be good. This is bad.
Right, where do we need to go? I need to turn left here.
Stevie, how big is your field?
It's not too bad. If you come and help me, we'll have it done in no time.
No
Because what I'm
time.
thinking is, if we do that one quickly, then we can all go onto Storm's big field that he's got left. Get all of us together, or get as many of us, if that works.
Well, I have a couple other jobs that I want to get done. Want to get this done just for my video, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, once
No,
you
understood.
get that done, I'll just set off another worker.
Okay.
Stop. Gonna get crashed into by that car then.
Where's Big T? Is he alive?
That water noise is quite loud.
I'm alive.
Good.
It's I don't want to squeeze in between all the talking.
Have you done all the baling now, Big T?
Yeah, I have.
Nice one.
I was wondering if I will start liming the field we just harvested.
Yeah, if it needs it.
Yeah, the cornfield needs plowing first,
Yeah.
I think.
There's also a couple of liming contracts still to be done as well. I just didn't
Yeah.
I didn't fancy driving all the way to field one.
Field one.
It's a long way away.
Let me turn my direction control. Where are we? Direction change manual. There we go. Now, I just need to remember how to unload these bales. That was not the right place.
That was not that much for bales.
I only sold about 5 of them.
Oh. Which truck did you take?
The Mac.
Oh. You didn't take a pickup.
Nope.
It's quicker.
Yeah, about
This is
30,000
enough.
kilometers per hour. Quicker.
Yeah, that's the max speed on it.
that truck of yours is just so difficult to actually drive. It's just too fast.
Yeah, the max speed is 30,000 kilometers an hour, I found out.
Yes, it is.
This is fast enough for me. The Mac. Even at times I drive this too fast.
It was fast enough to wipe out Big T without even seeing anything.
Blink of an eye. Boom. Gone.
I did put that over a trailer in the auto loads. 36 1.8 meter bales. So you can get an extra 6 bales on rather than this one. I removed the universal auto load model add-on. So we've still got the universal auto load on the base game trailers, but not on this TLX trailer.
No.
Because this one's got its own auto load built in anyway.
Yes, indeed. That's true.
I must say, 82 Studios was doing the interior of the TLX 82. And it's looking really nice.
Oh wait, you guys can hear what I'm watching.
No.
I can hear Swift 7 all for me in my ears.
All I can hear is a 4755 stinging away in my ears here while it's plowing.
You've got game sounds turned on.
Yeah, I've got game sounds and the music.
I turned those off.
I couldn't go playing the game without game sounds. I'd be forever starting my tractors, or leave them all running. They'll be left running everywhere. People will walk around. What's left running? Haven't a clue. I can't hear them.
You know, I'm watching YouTube and then
Big T always leaves his tractor running.
Yeah.
I was on here last time and I was like walking past. Look, somebody left the tractor running.
Typical me.
hear an engine rumbling in the background.
That's why with the cold weather in Norway, what they do
Ooh.
is around October, November, they start all vehicles and turn them off in maybe
Yeah.
March or April when it's warm up.
Yes. Very good for the environment.
Shadow Reap saying, "Hey Sim, I just wanted to say thank you for your videos. No worries. I love the style of the Dark Forest project. So cool to have a choice between Let's Play and time lapse. I told you always drive too fast, especially when there's a nice sharp bend coming. Looking at the chat at the same time. Greetings from Germany. No worries. Yeah, it's something I'd not done before myself with that. Thought I'd give it a try and see how it goes. Having those two different style of videos from one.
How is it working out?
It's still a bit too early to tell.
Yeah, but is it doing good enough to continue it?
I think it is. The amount of views I'm getting on the Let's Plays, the time-lapse videos are just doing bad, regardless. On the other channel, I'm just struggling to get any video to go above 10,000 views.
That sucks.
Just get Sim Farmer Plus up to about 90,000 subscribers and then just scrap the old one.
I don't think I'll get quite that many. But you never know.
Nope.
I can say I have a channel that has more viewers than a Sim Farmer channel. or subscribers. Yeah, for first time ever I can say that. Not bad for a YouTuber that's copying Sim Farmer. I must set up my second channel now as well and do Let's Plays on my second channel and record once and create 2 videos on it and like because no other YouTuber out there doing it.
Yeah.
Stevie, you're sure you're not just taking like the cuts of videos that Sim doesn't use and just use them as yours?
No. But what I'm doing is I'm screen recording Sim Farmer's videos on YouTube, changing the music and putting them on my channel.
It's quite funny though doing the two different videos because I often get comments on the time lapse and I'm like, if only you watch the Let's Play, you'd know how to actually like explain why.
Mhm.
You know, the answer to
find
your
it
question
funny
is in the
some-
Let's Play video.
I've not got enough time to watch a Let's Play most of the time, but I find it funny when like you stand still just for a tiny bit on the time lapse,
Yeah.
and I know at that point he's talking about something, and then I'm just guessing what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, sometimes I try and cut out some of that in the time lapse, but sometimes I forget to do it.
Yeah. I'll on the second monitor here while I'm editing a video, I have the Let's Play on, and then when I'm finished my editing and I get into bed before I go to sleep, I just watch the time lapse. I can't watch any of the videos lying down on the couch downstairs on the big TV because I'll see the first 10 minutes and then I'll wake up and we're on a completely different video.
Autoplay just carries on.
Plenty of times it has happened. We'll skip on to another Sim Farmer video.
I used to, back in the day when we used to watch normal TV that had adverts, I remember the once falling asleep during an ad break, waking back up during an ad break, and then just carried on like watching TV, not realising I was watching a completely different show. And it was about 2 hours later. And I think it took me about 15 minutes to realise that it was like I'd obviously fell asleep for 2 hours.
Well, I've got field 26, 32% done already, so
You'll smash that out in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
yes. Well, it's just like the top part that's all those up and down areas which are
Yeah.
annoying.
Sharkman saying that's how I am with Dagwin videos. Sometimes I fall asleep to his videos. You can find it like sometimes they do say you. Not that the video is boring to watch; it's more it is just relaxing to watch.
Yeah.
don't think we've got any more bales. I've got 20 on here. We're not going to get any more bales, are we now? Nothing else to bale up just yet, unless we do another cut on the grass. But actually, I will just double check. 'Cause I think the price for soybean straw bales was better at a different place, so it might save us a bit of a journey.
Everything on this map is doubled for some reason. I just bought big bags. They are 2,000 liters.
Are they?
Yeah.
4x map, it's a bit bigger, so they just doubled everything.
Yeah.
Never-
Maybe.
Was it
Everything times 2.
a big bag of lime?
Yeah?
that's
Yeah, the
all
big
much.
big bags of lime are 2,000 liters anyway.
Are they
Yeah.
2,000? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's only fertilizer and seed that's 1,000. I think big bags of lime is
Ah.
2,000.
Yeah, lime is the only one that's 2000.
Is that the same place? Yeah, that's where we've just been. Back to the same place again.
Nice long drive.
That's not too bad.
I'll give you my 47.55 through the trip and see how you like it.
It was bad enough the other day on the community server when I decided to use the New Holland to cart the. I was doing the big harvesting contract on Field 5. Somebody had accepted. I think it was soybeans.
It was me that accepted it. I had every intention of doing it at some point.
Yeah. No, I went on there and I saw it was open and I was like, oh, I'll just make a start on that. And I ended up doing all of it.
Did you really?
But
I
I was,
accepted it because it was good money, and I was like, I'll
Yeah.
do this when I have time.
Yeah, I think in the end it was worth about 60,000 with the excess crop. And the, I think 35 for the contract and another 30 odd excess crop on top of it.
Wow.
But I used the New Holland and I was driving back up to the farm. I was like, why is 30 miles an hour and this tractor feels so slow?
It does. Brutal.
I was like, this is where you need like a fast track or a
Yeah.
fence that's got like,
There was that
50K.
one that was for on used one day, but it was like right after I bought the
yeah.
CET I, and I was like, should we do it? Do we really need 16 tractors?
Or you need 20 tractors,
Yes.
one for each hour of the day, really. So 24 tractors.
It depends how many people join, but I've never been on there when there's probably been more than 5 people. And there's always plenty for everybody to do something. So, Lorenzo saying it's a shame you get a few views, you really produce high quality content. I'll thank you for that. Others often bite more on they can chew in game, just make the video look cool. I do sometimes take on a little bit too much and regret it, but I do try and keep everything to within what will fit in rather than ending up having to hire loads of workers and just keep jumping between different things, which I find difficult to follow then. If somebody's constantly jumping from tractor to tractor, setting off workers, you get to a point where you're like lost. It's like, I don't understand what's going on. So I try and keep my videos easy to follow. That's why I don't often tend to hire workers too much. I'm not like setting a worker off, jumping to another tractor, doing different job, jumping back to the other tractor.
Yeah, Peter left my server for a whole, what was it, Peter? About 10 minutes last night, and I struggled with 2 harvesters and 2 trucks, trying to keep everything moving. It wasn't easy.
Yeah. That's how sometimes I am on the community server. I'll set a worker off doing one job, I'll jump into another tractor, do a bit on that one, then I'll set the worker off, then go and jump in another one. Because obviously you're not recording, it doesn't matter about keep switching up jobs and things.
Yeah, and then Stevie left me to do all that by myself afterwards too. So it was all fair.
How many hours did you do after I left, Peter?
I actually got it done in 40 minutes.
That's okay. Because I already had an hour and a half to 2 hours from earlier done in the first field on my own.
Oh, you still have me beat then. Yeah, no, I made one adjustment just because they were hitting the telephone pole so much. I decided that you needed a TLX tipper, the small one, the 20,000.
Oh,
But yeah, that made it a little bit quicker because I could drive the pickup.
Is there any other fields ready to harvest? No. 38 is.
48, yeah, I had that one kind of taken, but there's rain in the forecast, so if you want to go do it, do it.
No, I was just looking whether it was worth buying. But it's a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit far out. 'Cause
And
we've got 351,000 now, so it's like, can we afford a field that's ready to harvest?
I think if you can buy 38, that would be ideal, and I can harvest it because we're going to run into the problem with delivering for the contract, I'd say anyway. Plus, we have corn in the silo already.
True, we can afford it.
Yeah.
Propane's in if you want to turn on production, Steve, by the way.
It's
I'd say
310 grand to buy, so we can afford it.
I'd say buy it.
It's not that far from the farm. It's next
No,
to
no.
the ethanol plant.
I'd say buy it.
Bought, purchased, 41 grand left.
Has the contract now disappeared or has it come up completed?
Let's have a check. Contracts disappeared by the looks of it. There's no ongoing harvesting contract showing.
Yeah, I'll what time is the rain due in game? Maybe slow down the time, and I'll once I'm done ploughing here, I'll go and harvest it.
I need to sign back in as admin because I quit out the game, didn't I?
Rain's not due till 7 p.m.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll turn it down ×1 for a bit.
Yeah.
James was saying Simo will fall asleep while Stevie 4K game time-lapse video from your stream tomorrow afternoon.
What did we buy? That's so much money.
Field 38.
None of your business, right?
Why did we buy it?
Huh?
Corn in it.
It's got
Because you
corn in
need
ready
more
to
plowing
harvest.
to do.
Yeah.
And seeing as it's taken us pretty much next to no time to earn like 300 grand.
Oh. Besides,
Lorenzo's saying, and that's what makes your videos better. They make more sense. Yeah, I used to watch some videos like the time lapse. One of the reasons why I did mine the way they were was because I didn't kind of like how others did them. So I thought if I do mine different, which I would find myself more enjoyable to watch and easier to follow, and then possibly other people would as well. So that's pretty much how I started my time lapses, was by doing things different to what I didn't like about others. And I generally just play the game for playing the game. Like I'll have some kind of goal, but I don't do all these like story role play kind of thing. I just enjoy playing the game for playing the game. And I'll most likely start off with small amount of equipment or no equipment and work up from there. I always find it far more satisfying than just jumping in with loads of equipment and big fields and stuff to start with. I always find I just get bored too quick then.
Tim, I think you should do a series, right, where you start out with like a chainsaw and a bicycle and go from there. I've never seen anyone doing a series like that before.
A bicycle.
no,
Okay.
Stevie, you're giving him too much. It should
So
be a
how-
hand saw and
Saw,
his
yeah.
feet.
A handsaw.
And walk.
Yeah, and
What-
shoes.
No, not shoes. Only his feet. No shoes.
Just barefoot.
Yes.
You have to carry the logs with you.
Naked and Afraid series. I don't even have clothes on my back.
You have to cut down the trees with your teeth or something like that, or a stone.
If only you could access the character creator to adjust it in game. Just
I'm
have a like
surprised.
pixelated box over the your bits.
I'm surprised that no one's done clothing mods. Like I would
Because
imagine
it's
that's
all-
gotta be a thing.
It's locked in game, that the character creator and all the clothing is locked.
Oh,
So there's probably people out there that have cracked it, that have got stuff, but you'll never see anything like that on Mod Hub. I think the hat one in FS19 was a workaround because was added in game rather than through the character creator.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
That would be
But
a
it's
cool
like
feature.
it's
though.
like the animals as well. All the files for the animals are all locked in the game. It's the one thing modders don't have access to.
But
I
guess
wish they made the animals. I remember that mod in 17 that made the animals cheaper to buy.
Yeah. Yeah, they've changed the price over the year as well, so different times of the years there was different prices.
Yeah.
I used that on the West Coast on FS17.
But surely Farmer Andy got into the animals somehow to go create.
No, he just created all his own animals.
Oh. Goats, ducks.
So they're all his own like creations. We need to disconnect that. I'll get some fuel in this. So, did we say we had another player or?
We are
need to
using
get one.
all 4. We'll need one more if someone's going to be plowing.
I don't know. I can start corn harvesting.
You could, but is it a big field? I'll be done ploughing soon. I can go and harvest for my bid.
38's not that big. Probably about the same as 43. 12.8 acres. It's just slightly bigger than 43.
I'd say if you leave it to me for my video, and then you
I can leave it to you.
bale up the corn stalks.
Yeah,
'Cause I
I
baled
can.
up the corn stalks at the last one, I know.
I can do that. Well, if I get the grain trailers over there for you.
Yeah.
And I'll come back and I'll grab the baler.
Because I'd say the 7 Peter won't be too much longer here. I'd say no.
Yeah, Peter needs to come over here. I'm going crazy.
I'll be there in a minute.
Once Stevie's finished with the ploughing, you can start. So I can help out for a bit while he does some corn. Then I can go and do the bales.
I am doing
Once
the
he's
upper
got,
parts of the field, like all those
a bit done.
small things, and they're annoying.
Why did I drop the trailers off on a slope? I can't now pick them up.
If we would ever buy this field, I'm taking a wood chipper or something, cutting down all these trees and making it one straight top.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah,
It's the environment. We don't own these trees anyway, do we? Or you
No,
wouldn't
if
own
you-
them.
But yes, you would.
Greta would hunt you down, Storm, and
I don't care.
yeah.
I'll hunt her down with my tractor.
Remington saying Dark Forest is probably my favourite Let's Play currently. I thank you for that. Nice to see you enjoying it.
She's lucky I'm selling the trees, and that there's not
Remington
like
saying on
like a
foot on a
dynamite.
16x map on foot. Yeah, well the only wood sell point is like the other side of the map.
8 miles away.
Yeah, you can only
Playing
carry
for-
one piece of wood at a time that weighs 200 kilograms maximum.
Yeah. Playing
Be
for
on
4
episode
hours.
6. It'd be on episode 16 before you even make $10.
Like one log an episode.
Yeah.
One trip an episode. That's
Like,
all you get.
sometime later, yeah.
Yes.
Many years later.
Like speeding it up to times 100.
And on hard economy as well, you probably get like $5 for one piece of wood. Like, what can I buy for $5? Probably wouldn't even cover the cost of the fuel in the chainsaw.
Peter, have you your plough on backwards?
Oh, I've tipped the truck
No.
nearly. Oh.
I shouldn't.
You're flying. You literally just
I don't know why. Storm said that too.
What speed are you doing?
I have no idea. I have no heads-up display. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Did I go the right way?
Yes.
Well, I thought I took the wrong turning then.
Roughly
Joe saying
25.
trying to win an eBay auction for some nice Leon Lee fans for my PC lot. Nice.
Well, I was on the correct way.
How fast?
I was passing Storm as well though before. So
Yeah.
let's see. I'm just gonna set it on cruise control, exactly what I did, but actually watch it this time. I'm going uphill. We're at 15.
You're doing 50
miles
miles.
per hour.
I'm
Yeah,
only
it's going 15.
I'm doing 10.
You
How am I
probably
going
haven't
15?
Stop, get out, use the mobile thing, and set the adjust the work speed to 15.
Oh, on the
this-
plow.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point.
I might have adjusted these to 27 kilometers an hour.
Unless maybe my tractor is just underpowered and it can only pull it 10 or 11.
Maybe,
No,
'cause
that's-
they are
That's
320
100% what it
horsepower.
is. That is.
So I'm sure when I bought them, I set them all to 15 miles an hour max speed.
Yep, we're good. Now I'm between 10 and 11. That makes sense. I'm like, dude,
Wait, you voluntarily reducing your speed?
that's what he just said to do.
No,
Otherwise
he
I'll be
checked up.
I said check it.
Oh.
He
Well,
said
Because I didn't know if the new two I'd bought, I'd forgot to set it to 15.
no.
So I know the first two I bought, I put it as 15.
Oh, field 47 is done.
I'm pretty sure everything equipment-wise I bought, I set to 15 miles an hour on the just feed
Field-
work speed.
26 is 63% done.
I'll be dropping a plough back to the farm anyway, so someone can take it.
This is a very lumpy field.
So 47 you're doing.
Yeah.
So I've just dropped the truck and the grain trailers over by 38.
I'd say refresh the contracts and see do we get any sowing contracts for any of these fields.
I don't think we can. You can still put wheat and barley in October. Cultivating, harvesting, liming.
I found on my server that you had to do cultivating contracts and then straight away after cultivating contracts you get sowing contracts in them fields. Except
No, no sowing contracts at the moment.
every single sowing contract I think I got on Richlands was soybeans. So I was going in and having a full map of soybeans.
There's a liming contract on 28 for 28 grand. Ploughing contract on 44 for 22. A few harvesting contracts.
You can accept field 1 if you want.
Yep, I can do that. It's another 30,000 in the bank.
We're rolling in money now. We bought a new field for 310, and now we've nearly 110 back.
Yep, almost. And so I want to get those ploughing contracts done.
Yeah.
That fertilising contract as well.
Then we go buying big tractors. Big tractors.
Are you on your way back here?
Yes. On the way back to the farmyard, yeah.
Field is worth
I can see ya.
70,000.
I'll take the plough off you for a bit and then
Yeah.
go and help out on 26.
Me too.
There's no shortcut up through 43 to the farmyard, no.
No, there's no noise driving by me. Not when I'm live streaming.
No, because you're trying to read and stream at the same time.
Peter is probably sitting in his Kubota there, effing and blinding at someone driving a slow green John Deere in front of him.
Yo, why is your tractor so slow?
Because it's old.
But Peter,
You get old, they get slower.
You gotta download some more horsepower.
just give it a push.
Yeah. I do have the weight in front of me too, so I won't even mess up my own tractor. Says
Hit him at ramming speed.
I've got a green plough and a red tractor.
Yeah.
Can't do that. It's
Yeah,
the wrong
why-
colour.
Why wouldn't you? It's pure John Deere spec this one. I even you bought me a green and black plough and I said no, sorry, can't do that. So I put yellow fins on
Yellow.
it.
I'm using
Thought,
a red
I
one,
did
green
I did
tractor.
put yellow on it first, and I thought no, I'll stick with the black.
Oh, you useless piece. Where did you go? You're not done working.
where did he end up?
Worker, get back here.
Yeah. He thought he was done.
Worker got lost.
He thought wrong. This will be the rest of his life. Plowing along.
use worker H.
Yeah, next time he fires himself, I'll fire him to space. Or something like that.
Why's all these little misfits everywhere?
Don't know.
Pretty bad worker.
That's Storm playing Mario Kart. Watch where he's going.
I'm watching where I'm going. On the Switch.
So I'm not sure how well my tractor will pull this. 10 miles an hour.
Well, it's probably locked to 10 miles per hour too.
10 will do. So I've got 35 people watching. If you've not yet said hello, then please do. And if you're enjoying the stream, then please don't forget to hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. I need to put a thing on so I can see how many likes. Another seat on the screen. Blue Bush is saying hello. Yeah, this is the 9 meter, the 9MT. Which is a 320 horsepower rated plough, but I do find you can pull it fairly easy with tractors lower than that. I think this one's 220. Vectrix saying hello, hey to you. Remington Box saying hi as well. Dr. Fish 10's in the chat again, hey to you. Good to see you in the chat, I hope you're doing well. So I did mention, I think last week as well, I will be doing a live stream on March the 21st for the release of the new DLC. So playing around with that, and we'll be doing a giveaway or two. So possibly like 2 codes for the new DLC.
I won't enter them competitions just in case, okay?
Just in case you win again.
I already have 2 copies of the DLC, but hey, what's the third one?
I'll join. I want 3 stuff.
Well, I've got the year 2 season pass on both Steam accounts.
3 stuff is nice.
I believe that's a Tuesday. So I may do that as an additional stream to our regular one. So I'll probably just set something up on one map and add in the equipment and just have a play around with it.
Loads of cornfields that we can chop and bale and
Yeah.
all, and sugar beets, and we make sugar beet bales, and
Yeah, sugar beet pole.
yeah, TMR, make TMR bales.
The TMR bales one's interesting if you've got it set up, and you can make a load of TMR into bales and then just put the bales in your feed trigger.
Yeah.
So it just takes the bales when it needs it. I don't think there was anything like wood chips, because I remember on the one on FS17 you could bale up and wrap wood chip bales as well. So I was hoping more things like that would actually make a difference between the straw. So there was going to add like soybean straw and corn stalk bales, but then have a difference between them rather than just being straw and what looks like it's just going to be regular silage.
Are you screwing up the worker now by going along the field?
We'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Not
Don't
here.
need to work anymore.
Oh, is that a worker ahead of me?
Yes.
I thought I was just following somebody else.
No,
way,
he missed a whole section up top, so I diverted off. He turned around, and then you caught him instead of me. You were following me for a bit though.
I was just following the tractor in front of me. He's gonna come and crash into me.
Yep.
Pure case of follow me, I'll be right behind you.
Stand off. I'll let him turn around.
Where's he gonna go? Oh no, he's just like.
I didn't realise it was the worker. I'll just keep going around the headland. And back round again. Wayland Timlick saying hi Sim, hey to you, welcome to the stream. Good to see you in the chat again, hope you're doing well. Yeah, so the next DLC after that, it says this will conquer the mountains or something, so that's going to be more some like alpine farming equipment. Which again,
Donkeys.
I'm not sure how much that'll appeal to a lot of people.
Mountain farming, yes.
And
Mountain.
I imagine it's going to be another new brand because pretty much every DLC has been a new official brand to the game so far.
Oh, don't look at the map.
Don't look at the map.
No.
Why?
Well, don't look at the top of the map of the field.
Oh, he's
Did
missed
you
a
draw
big bit.
something?
Hmm?
You drew something?
No, I didn't draw anything.
It's okay.
I think the one I'm most looking forward to is the big expansion at the end of the year, though, with potentially new crop types. And I say new equipment to work them, and a new map as well.
I
That
hope
should be
that
interesting.
the new crop types aren't something similar to something we've already got.
Well, it shows the carrot on
Yeah.
the thing, so it's going to be carrots. Whether that's going to be it or
No, we're 92% along the way.
92, it's not too bad. Time is it? Coming up to 20 to 9, so we've got an hour and 20 minutes left. I've got to put the time and date on as well. This big player not lifting up. Oh, I've got that glitch again where it went raise and lower.
I just had that too.
I had that twice already as well. It normally happened after you saved or you left or joined and all that same.
Oh well. Right, get cruise control on. I was going to just put the time and date on so I can keep an eye on it better. I need to go and get myself a drink. Right, I'll be back in a sec. Need to go and refill my water. 2 secs.
2, that's 1, and that's 2. That's more than 2. It's probably more like 2 minutes. I wonder if he muted us or not.
Did he do cruise control as well? And he's gonna drive into the other field like you did, Storm.
I'll stop him.
How are you gonna stop him if he's driving? I'll park in front of him. Yep. There you go.
How did that stop him?
Oh, does he have a worker?
No.
I have no idea. Magic. Maybe he's watching.
Yes. He's backing up.
Yes, I'm back. Just in time. I just literally walking back and I saw the worker come to the end of the field. So like, ooh, quick.
And then
Fine.
you saw probably me standing in front
Yeah.
of you.
I saw you driving across and I was like, I just hit the brake to stop it.
Yeah, I was about to hit it head on to stop it.
You did carried on driving.
No, I'd drive against you with a bigger, stronger tractor.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to stop it because it has still been just trying to go forward.
Yeah, but it
Well-
would have been stopped.
Yeah, but it'd still be trying to move forward because the cruise control
but
would
that's
still be
no-
on.
No, I'd flip you.
Oh, you'd flip them.
Yes.
So
That's not nice.
Protect the fields, destroy the tractor.
Yeah, that field was worth 100,000. Oh, you useless.
Field 27's not ours anyway.
No field found. This man must be blind.
He's staring at it.
Well, we're 99% done, so any second now.
These aren't
Contract on
bad.
26 finished. There we go, all done.
You got 46, or 4 of them. It's not bad.
That's another contract done. Electric saying I could see introducing flower fields. Interesting addition, poppies, tulips. Yeah, something like that would be interesting.
Yeah, wait for all the comments that says this is farming simulator, not garden simulator.
But it's part of farming.
Yeah, when they do large scale like tulip fields in Holland,
That's called farming, not gardening.
you're doing it for tulip bulbs. Yeah, stuff like that would be interesting. Like I've said before about lavender,
Yeah.
although it uses a forage harvester with a different header.
It's not the same at all.
There's lots of different things they could add in there. It would be a lot different from what we've had before.
Yeah.
I'll park the stolen tractor at the farm.
Stolen tractor.
He stole one from the store. No, bring it back now. Don't be mean. Peter,
It's
Peter,
a rental.
Peter will arrive in Upper Mississippi Valley in his series now, and he'll be wanting to buy test the tractor at the store, and you have it stolen.
It
Oh, we're
won't
up
be
to,
there.
up to 176,000 now.
Again.
I'll drop this off and we'll get the baler and go and start baling up some cornstalk bales. How's your frame rate in that cornfield?
59.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
It might not be so bad because that cornfield is right next to our main yard where all the equipment is as well, which doesn't help.
I've
Do we wanna
parked
just-
the tractors in the barn. That's non-existent. The foundation is here, and the stuff to build the barn is here.
Yeah,
Just-
unfortunately we
Well-
can't get rid of that foundation.
Just not the barn itself.
Do we just want to
Oh.
plow our cornfield, or do we need to do anything before we do that here?
I could mulch it.
With mulcher?
Yeah. Nice.
Mulching would probably change the texture at least enough that.
Yeah,
These are patina.
I did disable the crop destruction, so it should mulch properly this time.
I'll find out.
No, no, change direction. Stupid tractor.
No. No. No.
Which
no.
one?
It's turned off.
Oh. Cornfield, yeah.
No.
There'll soon be 2 cornfields that need to be ploughed, Big T, anyway.
No.
Yep, more ploughing. Yeah, certain maps in 19 had extra crops. I know Calmsden had added linseed as an extra crop. But yeah, there was quite a lot of other maps that added, say, like triticale, millet. Geiselberg was one that added the extra crops. But I think the main reason why giants don't add those is because they just say they're too similar to like wheat, barley, Which I don't see the point because surely it wouldn't take much to add that extra crop to the game just to give more options. Whether it's similar to crops that are already in the game, why not just add it if it's only a few different file textures for and a few extra lines of code to add those different field types.
Can I buy a bigger tractor?
No.
I'm gonna go and start baling up the corn. Stalk bales on field 38, is it?
Yeah.
Steve is harvesting the corn.
Where's the bale trailer? I'll grab my pickup and
Should be by the shed.
I'll do some gathering of bales.
It's in the yard opposite one of the Quonset sheds where the combines are.
There was a leg spike.
A lag blip, yeah.
Yeah, I mounted Stevie's. I jumped on top of Stevie's pickup with my truck.
You better not have damaged my pickup truck.
No, not too bad.
Do
Maybe
we have video footage somewhere so I can send it to your insurance company?
No video footage from my end. I was too far away.
yeah, there's no insurance company that covers me.
We thought we didn't have video footage of Sim taking out my pickup as well, and next thing
No, I had that recorded.
it appeared.
So we get these lag spikes sometimes.
Where's the bales?
Down in the field 38. I haven't even started baling yet, so don't need to rush to get down here.
Oh, no, I'm not rushing, I'm just driving.
Isn't that
You'll
the
probably
same
get
thing
there
for you?
before me. Watch you fly past in 200 miles an hour in a sec.
Where are you?
Just coming up to the ethanol plant.
Yeah, me too.
So the difference is Sim is probably travelling by road and Storm has gone cross country.
Yeah, now he's going to go flying off the ditch.
Whee!
Flying into the tree. No, he's the wrong way around.
My camera's stuck. There we go.
He just like jump out and then jump back in.
Yeah, I jumped out and back in to fix my camera. Okay, and park this here.
Oh, pressed the wrong button on my side panel again.
Is there a body seat in that tractor?
No.
Oh.
Do we have
ride.
Do we have the passenger script on here?
Yeah,
Yeah, because you
yeah,
have
just
Kubota.
don't.
Yeah.
This is not one of the modded tractors that has it enabled. I don't know if it'll get added in the update for this tractor.
I hope that update comes soon.
It was quite funny though after the last stream when we was on about the quad tracks, the speed of that Steiger, and then there was an update literally posted on Facebook about it.
Yeah, they were listening. They had to have been.
I was like, oh, I saw that come up. He's adding the wheeled version as well. I was like, look, the very bottom one, fix max speed. It's like, there you go.
Who's doing some mulching?
So I do love Giants added iron ore to the game, but why stop there?
Yeah.
Mountains on the map add coal, copper, gold, etc. Yeah, they could add more stuff, but
They could add like some actual excavating with some actual excavators. Since they added Volvo, why not add excavators?
yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the iron ore when they first mentioned it. For oh, you were actually like kind of mine it yourself to a degree.
Yeah.
The fact that you just pick it
for
even
free.
up from a big pile.
I suppose they can't add everything to this game, and then that leave them with nothing to add to a new game.
Yeah.
That's true. 45 kilometers an hour.
No, I think you can lime spread them first and mulch them afterwards. I think if you mulch some fields, if you mulch them, you can't spread lime on them until you can cultivate it. Now, unless
It might be easy to sometimes lime spread it first, then mulch it because it's easier to see.
Yeah.
Find some crops with mulching, there's not much difference in the texture change.
Oh, the corn
Oh.
there is.
Yeah,
Huge
corn there is on
difference.
this one. But I think soybeans, sometimes it, depending on the textures the map uses. Because I think I was doing a soybean field on the community server last night, and there was barely any difference between the mulched texture and the harvested texture of soybeans.
The mulch is just a little bit brighter, I think.
We
So
had
sometimes I find if you fertilise the field first, it darkens the texture. Then when you mulch it, it's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
we had that problem the other night. We were the other morning. I think right after you left, we went to mulch all the other fields,
Yeah,
and we went to mulch the soybean. Neither of us knew where we mulched.
yeah. Yeah,
You
well,
keep
it's
looking at
fine.
the map.
Either put a layer of fertiliser on before you mulch, or lime spread. Makes it a lot easier.
Good trick.
I like the enhanced vehicles where I can just set a course and I know I've done everything to that side of the line I've done.
Yeah. It also helps as well then, because if you do fertilise then mulch, then if you go back in with a direct drill, it'll add the second layer of fertiliser when you drill. So you kind of like done all your fertilising.
Peter didn't see any of that.
Nope.
Chris Bearder will say they don't add mining materials. That's not mining. That's mine, not farming.
Yes, but they have added logging. Although that's part of farming too.
Yeah, I like I said with the Silver on Forest DLC, the Platinum expansion, I'd have much rather have seen additional farming stuff added that we'd not had before than logging.
Well, I like the thing like the roller coaster, but I hoped there were more buildings.
Yeah, they could have done with a few more buildings across the map to.
And not only on that map, just like placeables too.
Would have been cool too if you could actually stayed on the sailboat.
Yeah.
Although it was funny seeing you guys all fall off of it.
Yeah. They
opened that up though, so I mean, someone could.
Is it open?
potentially Make their own.
Yeah, but is it
Production.
open source?
I believe so. I don't know. I heard it in one of the Giants, like broadcasts when they were doing the announcement or whatever.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what comes out.
I did see Alien Jim had a very quick video of him attaching a winch to a truck.
Yeah,
Just one piece that he put on the truck. I don't know if you saw that, but really cool.
I did see the post. He had whatever. I didn't actually watch the video.
It looks pretty cool.
Oh,
I
my
hope
dog's
he
just
adds that
my dog's just bought a
MAN.
little toy for me.
I hope he brings that MAN truck that he had in 19 and 17 back. Like the cab over.
Which one was that
Yeah,
one?
was cool.
The cab over MAN from Black Sheep Modding, the one you used on
Oh yeah.
like the
I
one you
I haven't seen anything from Black Sheep Modding for a while actually.
no, the one you
I
could
think-
turn into an IT runner too. That's I like
Yeah.
that one a lot.
I don't think I've even seen anything on their Facebook page for a bit. Because there's still a few mods from 19 I'd love to see them bring over.
I'm gonna take a look at their Facebook page now. Projects on their website. Last post was on June 3rd, 2020.
That long
That
ago.
long ago.
Well, if I press on their website and then go to projects, the last post, November 20, June 3rd. Alex Pro had,
Oh, the Pro Deal Center map.
yeah. downloads.
So I know don't remember seeing anything from them for a while. When's a mod author going to make us Optimus Prime? I'm sure there's probably one out there somewhere, but not on Mod Hub. And it does become a bit of a mod simulator.
Oh, Black Sheep modding 2 days ago. They posted about the new DLC. And then on January 30th, they posted about discover a new map, but that's not their own map.
Yeah.
From JM. And then and then on September 27th last year was about their update for the map.
Cows can't have round barrels because they need 3 square meals a day. That's quite funny. That's one I've not heard before.
What?
Cows can't have round barrels because they need 3 square meals a day.
Yes, that's true. Totally true.
It made me laugh on Last of Us, which did the diarrhea is hereditary because it runs in your genes. Made me chuckle. I had to tell the wife that one. She was like, "Where you heard that one?" It's all good fun at the end of the day.
I like the thing that Clarkson said like on the news article about his tractor blowing up.
Yeah,
No,
no
that's not
Clarkson
the
Farm
series.
spoilers.
No, that was a news article. I think. I don't know.
I'm going to try and watch it before this weekend, but
Very good. I suggest watching it.
Yeah, it's very good, very bingeable.
It's only 8 hours long anyway, so just get up early some morning and
yeah,
put
it
it on.
won't take me long.
Wait,
Yeah.
it was only 8 hours?
I think so, yeah. They're probably or maybe not. There's only
Could be
8
either.
episodes.
Yeah, there wasn't even 8 hours.
Yeah.
There was less. Which I really shocked because it didn't take me long to
Yeah, I
watch
think that's
all
what
of
most people have said that said anything about it. They said the most disappointing thing was it was not long enough.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Not
gotta wait
enough
again.
episodes.
You get
I
up,
watched-
get up early and you're tired, and you start watching from episode 1, and then you think that you literally just closed your eyes for 2 seconds, and you realize that you have missed about 6 episodes.
Yeah, well, I'll probably watch it within a day or two.
Yeah, I took 2
Leg
days.
has now been fixed. How nice to hear. What do you call a cow with no legs? Anyone know that one?
No.
Well, a legless cow.
No, ground beef.
That's
That's good.
accurate.
Oh, I'm gonna have to steal all these.
No, it's called borrowing. You should copyright them.
A cow with 2 legs. It's lean beef.
Oh, I guess the oh, that's terrible. The alfalfa doesn't grow back.
It hasn't so far.
Ow!
Yeah, it's still in harvested state.
Yeah, I was gonna give it
Another month.
another month or so. If it doesn't show signs of growing back, we may have to replant that field.
Murder it.
I don't know what the growth cycle is for alfalfa and clover on here.
Similar to grass, I think.
I
Alfalfa
imagine
is
it
grass.
should grow back, but
Yeah, it's a grass type.
yeah, but it depends how it's set up as a cropping game.
Yeah.
Because the grass has already started growing back, but that's still saying harvested, which... when did we do that?
A long
Was that
time
only
ago.
September? So we've only been a month, haven't we? So,
Oh, probably August. It's Did you start?
Oh, it was August, wasn't it, when we started?
Yes.
Usually
Is that the
grasses though switch to growing like the next month after
yeah.
harvested.
Oh, well,
Okay, there's another one. Maybe the alfalfa knows winter is close, possibly. So, what do you call a cow with no calf?
milk.
Decaffeinated.
Milk. Oh no, you need a calf to get milk.
Not in FS, you don't know.
No, but that's FS.
Do you want the corn dryer on, by the way?
Jeff, switch it on if. Well, we're gonna have some more corn to put in there, so I don't think we're gonna have enough propane now.
It's okay.
But there'll be enough to do what we've got in there.
Hey, I think I'm hopping off now. My
Alright, no
shoulder
worries.
started to hurt real bad.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep and I'm gonna rub some stuff on it. Don't. We've got some Chinese stuff.
Chinese stuff. I like
Yes.
hot
Sounds
and
good.
Sweet and sour sauce.
Soya sauce.
Yum yum sauce.
No worries. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll
Yeah.
chat to you next week
And
if you
I
if you
won't.
can make it.
Yeah, no, I won't be able to make it.
All right, no worries. Well, we'll
Bye.
probably speak to you in Discord before then anyway. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
watch how you go.
Bye.
Cow in the summer would be roast beef. Potato would be a baked potato. Oh, I forgot to reset the bell counter, didn't I? How many have we got? No idea.
Anything you want me to work on specifically? I'm pretty much done with contracts.
Well, I've only got a few rows left. I think that trailer's going to need emptying, isn't it, Stevie?
We may have enough.
It's going to be close. Oh, there's not much corn left to harvest. Some bale, you can start collecting up the bales.
There's a fertilizer contract. I don't know about liming.
There's field 28. There's a contract on field 28 for liming. This one is.
Was there not a cultivating contract on 28? No.
Cultivating contract.
I thought there was a cultivating contract when we got on the server earlier on for field 28.
It may have been done automatically. It's not showing one now. Just two liming. Oh, there's a liming contract on field 26 now for 89,000.
Oh, go do a big T.
Yeah, this field 38 needs lime as well, and ploughing. Yeah. Field 35 needs ploughing, yeah. Yeah.
Are we auto-loading the bales, or do you want me to take Stevie's tractor down there and do it manually?
You can do it however you want to do it. I'll leave it up to you.
Stevie, can I borrow your tractor?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll
be there in, like,
I'll let you
4
do
years.
it the way you want to do it.
Or else, Peter, you could put a front loader on your own tractor if you want.
Yeah, then I gotta drive all the way to the store.
Why
Although
shouldn't you
that's-
tell a secret on a farm? Because potatoes have eyes and the corn has ears.
Oh,
You won't take that much with our spreader.
No.
Those Amazon spreaders don't use anywhere near as much lime as base game ones. So yeah, you can ignore that by quite a bit. No, there's not a lime refill point up by the farm.
Wait, do we have some still in the shed? Or was that just lime?
There was some lime in the shed, fertilizer, seed and lime. I don't know if it's all
Above-
gone.
Above the cows.
Yeah, above the cows, there was some lime bags in there. But I don't know if
The
they're still
opposite.
there.
Opposite wall of the Kubota.
So I did bring a full trailer load back from the store. Yeah. Just the only one we've got is the one on Storm's got on his truck over here on field 38. We don't have another flatbed trailer.
I'm gonna bring that back to you before. Like, do you need that first, or do you want to take that to the store? Okay, just tell me where you need whatever. Okay, and how many? Do you know how many bags, or do you want to just buy them from the store and I'll go pick them up?
Yeah.
Works for me. I'm gonna give me my front loader while I'm down there too. Now that I've driven Stevie's truck over here.
Joe's asking if there's anything you need doing with your Discord.
Not at the minute, no.
Not at the minute, if you could hear him.
Just creating a traffic jam here with Stevie's tractor.
Yeah. If you're putting a front loader on your own one, Peter, you could probably bring my tractor back to the farm, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it on Stevie's trailer and bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good fun drive out here.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it on Storm's trailer rather.
I'm almost done with the baling. I have a few rows left to do. James saying, I see him, I think Lance Boy is busy right now. Yeah, he's working on his new American map. He's also knocking in some fantastic mods buildings out. That new cow shed, the slatted cow shed he's got, looks really nice as well. He's definitely putting some nice mods out, especially the buildings. It makes me want to do another British map just so I can use a lot of his buildings to build up a new farm. That's one thing I found we lacked in FS19, especially at the start. It was like very few placeable British style sheds and buildings come out. There's quite a few towards the end, but by that point though I wasn't really doing much on British maps, so I never got to use a lot of them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a look around Lancey Boy's new American map. It does look nice from the screenshots I've seen. So I think we've got one row left after this. Pretty sure I've done all there and there. We can get away from these corn textures that look really nice, but they do kill your frame rate. Although these ones over here aren't too bad. I need to upgrade to a 4090 just for these corn textures.
If you're giving away your 3080 free or anything like that, you know, just remember you're a good buddy here, you know. I've been here from the start.
I'd say if I was to swap my GPU in this one, I'd put the 3080 in my old PC, but it doesn't fit in the case. I'd have to get a whole new case just for it to fit in. I've got a 3080 Ti currently. Looking at the prices of the 4090s, I definitely won't be buying one of them anytime soon.
No. What is the price of a 4090?
About
1500?
1800, depending which one you go. I think they're about 15 to 2000 plus. Oh, I don't think I should have come up this way. Where am I? Oh, we can go up here and turn left at the top. Yeah, the 3080 Ti I've still got, which is still holding up really well. I'll say I'm currently getting 60 FPS now. It does drop around the corner textures and around the farm a little bit.
My 2080 Ti is fine.
Yeah, but you running 3 monitors at the same time.
Oh god, no. One.
I always forget when I'm live streaming I've got 3 monitors running with several apps open as well, being displayed on each monitor.
One of you just running down the road, or was that a pedestrian?
Oh no, that was me. Going for a casual jog.
I've got
You
another
are-
joke. Another joke here. What did the potato say to the gas station attendant?
Not a clue.
Can you top me off? I've got a hot date with a deep fryer. No, I don't use any external graphics mods. I've tried reshade in the past and I just found it had too much of an impact on performance and didn't really make the game look much better than what I could get it to look anyway.
And with reshade you could lose days and days and days and days
You know, just messing around.
messing around and still never be happy.
Yeah. I tried Relight because I thought that might be a nice compromise, but I found there was far too many times where Relight looked worse
Yeah.
than the actual lighting, and then it looked better, so I ended up ditching that. There's a few maps that have Relight built into them, and I've downloaded the maps to look at, and it's just looked hideous. It's like, I wish they'd just like leave Relight off.
Yeah.
Instead of building into a map, so if you want to use it you can use it like separately.
I used Relight for like maybe a day until I realized that it was 9 o'clock in the morning and it was still pitch black.
Yeah,
Yeah, no thanks.
that's why I had to ditch it. I had 2 videos where it was just so dark,
Yeah.
and it was like midday, just slightly overcast, but it was like you had to have your headlights on. I think Relight's a bit similar to Reshade. The person that set it up has set it up to their monitor, so it
Yeah.
probably looks really good for them. But because my monitor settings are slightly different, it just doesn't look as good. I mean, it's amazing as well if you just go into your Windows display settings and then advanced settings and calibrate your display, how much difference that can make. Just playing around with your brightness contrast as well. Let's get this fueled up while we're here. It's like rapid fuel refilling from that fuel point. Oh. Go forwards. You never know, in the next FS game we might get ray tracing. I doubt it very much, but Giants Engine 10. Oh.
Do we need to use the Steiger for the mulcher, or will all the tractors use it?
All tractors should be fine, I think.
Mulcher.
I think that mulcher takes big horsepower.
That mulcher shouldn't. The mulcher we've got, I pull with the massive Ferguson on the community server, no problem.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it should be fine.
I'll try it with my beast.
Just
Okay.
take the bale spikes off. I didn't take them off because I didn't put it in the shed.
Oh, no.
I always use the Massey on the community server for the mulcher. Which fields need mulching?
I'm going to do 35 and 34.
35 and 45.
No, 35.
43.
Oh,
35,
43, yeah. The corn one we harvested last time, and
Yeah.
the one you did soybeans in earlier on.
Yeah.
Get on the way. Ram you. Boom.
Did Big T put the lime on those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have someone sitting in a case here and not moving out of my way.
Right, let's have a look. Check on the cows. I did buy an extra 20 cows as well, so we are up to 50. Actually, that could do with some feed. I'll go and check see if the silage bales are ready. Might be able to mix up some TMR, get the cows feed topped up before we advance too far and they run out. JMP saying, I wish I could play on PC, mine went bang before Christmas. I'm sorry to hear that. So I need to get a new PC and went out. I got a copy on my Xbox. Well, at least you can still play the game to a degree. Might not have the same mods, but yeah, hopefully you can get a PC sorted soon.
Peter's spending a fortune below the shop.
29 grand on fertilizer costs.
Well, and a front loader attachment.
I don't know. The 29,000 was fertilizer alone.
Yeah.
Oh, 97%.
Yeah, you needed lime? We have lime at the farm. Okay. So you need lime too. You need more lime? Hang on. We'll get some lime too. It's only money, guys.
Lime's cheap.
Yeah. Did someone cultivate the cornfield in 35? Because I can't mulch it. Or the sun ploughed.
I haven't touched it.
Oh no, we already mulched that.
Oh, it's okay, so. I'll do
You
43.
can mulch it again if you want to.
No, it wouldn't let me, so I just go to 43 instead. Oh, I drove out in front of someone. Sorry, my bad. I was sending a tweet.
I was just checking. 35 still showing it needs ploughing. Oh yeah, it's been mulched. Oh, that's what you was trying to do, mulch it, not.
Yeah,
Yeah, 35's been mulched.
it's okay.
You just need ploughing though.
I'll get 43 mulch and I'll plough it then. 43?
No, I say 43 is not showing as mulched.
Yeah, that's okay, so.
Right, I'll go and get my pickup truck. I'll get the little hay hauler. I'll go and get some silage bales. Anyone else see no point adding redwoods like great more big things for me to dodge? I did feel like it. I mean, although they didn't take up a huge part of the map, it did seem a kind of like a waste adding something in there that serves no purpose in the game, like space on the map.
Yeah, and then being so heavy you could do nothing with them.
Kind of like giants. Are we doing a forestry thing? Let's try and make ourselves look good by adding trees you're not supposed to cut down. Try and encourage people to plant them. Maybe if they had some like system where you got paid for replanting them. I'll try and work out how I'll get the tailgate down. Oh, can open the bonnet on my truck. Oh, the engine's even vibrating.
Something
Never
wrong with
knew
it.
that.
Vibrating. If the engine's vibrating, there's something wrong. Turn it off, quick. Call your mechanic.
How do I get the everything's opening and closing other than the thing I want. No, I'm opening and closing doors, bonnets. I just want to open the tailgate. How do I do that? Am I missing something glaringly obvious?
Mouse controls.
Open back cover.
Or
It's
maybe
not a cover. What?
maybe open cover, yeah. That's probably it.
Yeah. Open back cover. When the radiator vibrates, that's not a good sign.
Whose idea was it to fill the trailer? It's taking a long time.
You're a long drive back up now with a full trailer.
Well, I gotta fill the trailer first.
Oh,
Then I gotta then I gotta bring this to Big T. Then I gotta get the Kubota and then go get the bales, right?
Okay, we got another half an hour, we're fine. Then we just have to switch over to sugar beets.
Yeah.
that was
Might not even be
one of the
loaded by then.
one of the downsides when we worked in the scrapyard. The forklift truck, when my friend decided to reverse near a pile of scrap, not realising there was a piece of rebar sticking out that went straight through the hole in the counterweight, straight through the radiator,
Lovely.
into the fan.
Oh. That was
Like-
expensive.
That don't sound good.
Or like me today with a Land Rover, nearly taking out a roller door.
Okay. That was the one, the shutter doors with the forklift truck, people not looking or they haven't opened the door enough. And they just crunch the top of the door and bend it all in and you're like, seriously? Especially when it's like 4:30 on a Friday afternoon and you can't go until the door shuts. We had the one once, we got called on the radio because I used to work maintenance. And why can I not open these silage bales? We got called up to, it was on the afternoon, like not long before finishing time. Somebody called us on the radio saying, oh, can you come up the top of the yard and have a look at the fence? Somebody's damaged the fence. And you're like, because of the security of the scrapyard, we had to make sure the place was secure. So we went up there and there was literally no fence. There's like 60 foot of concrete fencing had just been knocked flat.
Oh no.
We just like to turn to the bloke and say, what do you expect us to do with that?
Your maintenance, you gotta fix it, okay?
Vectrix, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that and you are very generous. I just want to say thank you for your tireless efforts in entertaining me in the community. No worries for that. And I appreciate the super chat. That is very generous and you are very awesome. Anybody know why I can't open these silage bales?
They're fermented?
Yeah, it says the silage. Oh, they're
Blue.
yeah, possibly. It looks like actually they're individual bales. No, I can pick them up. I thought they were still in the continuous sausage, but they actually look like they're individual bales.
That would have been terrible. Could you imagine? If we couldn't cut them open and it was just one big. Luckily, we only did like 30.
Two wheel loaders, what we want.
Yeah.
One each end. And someone would
Just saying I'm going to head off now. Thanks for a great stream. So no worries, and good to see you in the chat again. Hopefully see you in the next one as well. And take care and enjoy the rest of your week. I might get some use out of the skid steer.
Or upside down, try and lift a couple of bales. Whee!
I think we might need to get a more modern skid steer though.
Oh, we have to. A brand new one.
Get a little bobcat or something.
A little bobcat that won't lift any more than that one will.
Ian C's in the chat saying, "Hey Sim and everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well." Yeah, scissors to open the bale. I should get the chainsaw out. That'll open it. Might make a bit of a mess dragging all the plastic into the chain, but
No worries.
We don't have them problems. It's a
Thank
game.
you for
It's fine.
sticking by.
I'll just cut away.
I thought it would have
Have a
just
great
converted
night.
them straight to normal silage. You don't have to open the bales, but doesn't look like it's showing the option to. Need a new skid steer because this one's too slow.
And old. It's too old.
No,
I need-
it's nice, shiny, and brand new.
I need a new tractor. So my tractor is 110 hours and it's old. It's going to break down any day now.
I think we haven't checked. Yeah, I don't think we've progressed much for anything new. Come up with used equipment. There's a big bud 747 used equipment. That
Do it.
versatile. Oh, I've crashed into a post while I was perusing the store.
Yeah, hopefully.
That versatile's still in there. Fancy a versatile.
No, well, that's only what? That's only 375 horsepower, isn't it?
It is 470.
How much is that one?
We can almost afford it.
How much is it?
Yeah, if I didn't buy so much fertilizer.
Because I know
Storm's had to leave early because he was problem with his shoulder, so I think he's gone to bed
the
and to
tractor.
rest up.
The tractor that I want is the 9520, the 9X20 series. It's only for 450 horsepower. It's about 170 odd thousand. That's what I want. Okay, I want it, and I want it now.
I
What do you
don't
mean?
think.
What do you mean we
we'll
don't
be
have?
able to- What's that?
What do you mean we don't
Oh,
have to buy my new tractor right now?
I think these bales are going to be too heavy for this skid steer. We need a new skid steer.
I have a tractor with a front loader. I might be able to lift them.
I was just at the store. I could have got.
I just drove all the way, 11 miles an hour, all that way from the farm, just to find out it doesn't pick up a silage bale.
Big T, where am I going with all this?
Into our storage shed where my
I
little
thought he
fella-
needed it. No.
Yeah, so if you buy a new engine,
Yeah.
you should reset the engine hours to 0.
I only have 2% again more in
Where are you?
pill 26.
The big one we was playing earlier.
Go on, can't miss.
Okay.
We've worked that field a few times now, so you definitely can't miss it.
Your tractor at the farm, Stevie.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
well. I'm here. No, I'm here in field 43 with it.
You can have. Mine's got. You can take this for mine. I don't know why they didn't come out right. I just bought a front loader for it and bale spikes. I didn't buy grabs, but you can
Yeah.
use the bale spikes.
I'll use the bale spike. I'm only going to make TMR with it anyway.
Okay.
Or at least try to. Just top up the cow's feed because I think they've only got like 2,000 litres left.
Well,
So
there is.
next time we do any silage, we'll have to try and use the pickup heads and see if we can put it in the fermenting silo.
Yeah, I'll leave the front loader and bale spikes right here at the end of the driveway.
Peter, next time you're in town there, you might go to a shop and do the lotto, and we might win about 6 million, and we'll just buy new stuff everywhere.
New everything.
Do everything. But what I have, what you have is still good. No, new. I have money. New.
You need to buy a modern tractor.
Yes.
That old stuff doesn't work in game as good as the new stuff.
I think what this game is lacking is a lot more older, more powerful equipment.
Get a big bud
No, I don't. I mind big butt.
with 3 wheels on each side.
No,
Yeah.
I like normal tractors.
You don't fancy a big bud then?
No,
I don't know. Can you fill up from this big T, or do I gotta take it off? Give it to you.
Yeah, I can if you just back up a little bit.
It's like lag spike then.
small one, yeah. We didn't go flying across the map and all.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little bit more. So yeah, there.
I've got
I think.
27 minutes to try and get some total mix rationing mixed up for the cows.
Tim, you know the way I'm spending hours here helping you. Okay, I'm just looking for an hour of your time, maybe two, and when we finish. Now I'll only be on for an hour, but if you could do an extra hour after I'm gone, great. Peter'd love a hand doing sugar beets.
What
only
the
the
game is
biggest skill
lacking
will
is
know.
spinner hubcaps for tractors. Well, I've seen some. I can't remember what mod site it was on. There was a pimped up tractor with like not spinners but like alloy wheels on. So like really bright chrome alloys, like neon lights all over it, and
You need more big T, or you want to just fill it up?
Yeah, you can fill it up.
right.
If you put one bag right back of the, we can fill up dual. You can hold and I can
Fill her up.
a little bit if you take one a little bit closer.
Yeah, put one there.
There, yeah, and yeah,
And then I'll
thank you.
put one in as well.
Yeah,
I always find it impossible to do a front loader working cab.
Yeah, it's definitely tough.
Just because you can't move in real life, obviously you can lean forward.
They have the what is it called? Not
Yeah,
player action
realistic
camera. It's
cab
the other
view.
one. Yes, and you can
Yeah,
lean
you can
forward, which is pretty
hold
cool.
shift. I do have that installed. Do we?
I don't think so. No.
No, not on here.
You also can't do a 360 when you're in the cab either, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the realistic cab view mod that you can literally only turn
Yeah.
fully one way and then you have
Yeah, I usually have that, but we haven't got it installed on here. It's the thing is, because I can't see exactly where the forks are, actually. And you find out they're way too high.
down and hope and pray. If you see anything shoving in front of you, you're too high.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry, Big T. I didn't realize you hadn't left yet. Just backed right into you. Drive through the ditch here.
Crashing
that's
crashing into
no
Big T
problem.
again.
Every episode.
What has Big T done to anyone now to deserve all this?
I blame Storm's truck because now it's also stuck, which is
Yeah,
Well, it probably
it's the truck.
it definitely is the truck because that's probably the truck that took Big T out 2 weeks ago as well.
Yes, it
The
was.
Storm's truck accelerates like an F1 car.
It does.
And we
I'm
were
going 95 miles per hour. I've been driving for 10 feet. I don't know how it does it.
Audio books I listen to at the moment. I've just literally finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I just finished that book
Me too. Me too.
on Audible.
First
Other
read through,
ones,
or
I've been working my way through the Jack Reacher series of books from Lee Child. I can't remember which one I'm up to on that. I've got what other books have I got? I've got a few. I've I've been through pretty much all of the Fargo adventures, Clive Cussler, the Sam and Remy Fargo books. They were all right up until the last few, which I didn't enjoy as much. The stories got a bit weird. But I like the stuff like Jack Reacher. I really enjoy the Jack Reacher books. I've listened to a few of the Alex Cross from James Patterson as well. But yeah, after rewatching all the Harry Potter films last year, and I hadn't read the books for years, I've decided to go through all those again on Audible. I'd say literally just finished Deathly Hallows today.
I'm just roughly over midway in Deathly Hallows.
Yeah.
With I'm listening to it with my kids.
Yeah.
I hope they are getting the same excitement as I do for the books.
Yeah, I do like the books because there's a lot more detail in them.
Yeah,
especially in the Deathly Hallows as well, with some bits like the at the start of it, like the film. You watch the film and they're just kind of like jump to a certain bit and no explanation as to why. Where in the books you get the full explanation and you're like, oh yeah, now I understand. But yeah, I hadn't read the books probably since that was first released years ago. So it was interesting to go back and remind myself of the differences between the films.
I have
main
read
reason for going back through them was because I just couldn't remember a lot of the stuff that wasn't in the films.
Yeah. And there's much more in the books than the films.
I generally,
especially the Half-Blood Prince, there's so much missing from the film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I generally watch.
I think it's the. Go on, Peter.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I was going to go off on a tangent about Harry Potter.
Oh, I was just saying I think it's the fourth time I'm reading the books, all the series.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
They're one bunch of films I've never seen. I've never seen any.
What?
Never seen any
What?
Harry Potter films, you know?
What?
Stevie, just go home. You're not allowed here anymore.
I've listened to all of the Game of Thrones books as well, so I'm eagerly waiting for the final book, or the first book of the final.
I think everybody's waiting for that. No, Stevie, I rewatch the Harry Potter movies every holiday season, and I read the books every summer. It's so good. So good.
Are the Harry Potter films? They're the ones that are like 3 or 4 hours long, are they? Or is that
No, they're not that long.
Some of them are.
Some of them are quite long. But I don't think there's any more than like 3 hours. It's not like Lord of the Rings extended edition.
Oh no, no, you're right. No, Lord of the Rings is ones I definitely wouldn't watch. They're
Lord of the Rings extended editions, awesome.
If you're listening to the books on audio, they are what is Deathly Hallows? 24 hours.
I know the Half-Blood Prince is around 38 hours. I can't remember Deathly Hallows.
38 hours.
The Game of Thrones books are like 40 plus hours.
Yeah.
Winds of Winter will never be finished, probably. I do have I've got the Hobbit book and the Lord of the Rings books on Audible as well, but I've not listened to those yet. And again, they're books I've read years ago. The one thing that got me about the Lord of the Rings audio books, I don't think I'm going to fit that one on, was even though it's the same person narrating the books, after so many books, I don't know if it was because there was a big time difference between doing the audio of the books. I got to a point where the person that narrated them slightly changed the voices for the characters, which was a bit confusing. When you just finished one book and you went straight into the next one, and you got used to a certain way for some of the characters, and then it was different. It was like, hang on a minute.
the man who have read in the Harry Potter books in Norwegian,
Yeah.
is also the man who has translated them.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's putting voices for every character. He has his own voice, and he does that the complete series.
Yeah.
So it's really nice listening to,
Yeah, British,
even for the kids.
the British one's done by Stephen Fry, which I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all the Harry Potter books on Audible, like the English version.
Yeah.
I say it's good because I've say some of the other ones where they change people, you get used to certain characters in certain ways just by the voices, but then it's so weird how a different narrator does a different voice can make a character feel completely different just by the way they do the voice, even though it's they're just reading what's written about it and the character itself hasn't really changed, but you get a completely different feel for a character by how they portray the voice for that character.
But what I found really cool with the Harry Potter books, especially when I read the books long time before the movie came, and how so you create a picture in your head of the characters, and they're kind of spot on for me, though.
Yeah, they do with a lot of adaptations, apart from Jack Reacher and the Tom Cruise films, because Tom Cruise is nothing like Jack Reacher.
No.
He's about 2 foot too short. I'll listen to anything Benedict Cumberbatch read. I don't think I've listened to any books he's doing.
You should do Sherlock Holmes. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I think I've got so many books on Audible I've purchased because I have the I get 1 token each month as part of the Audible subscription thing, and I think at the moment I've got about 4 tokens I haven't used. So I need to catch up on getting through some of the books I've got and then pick out some new ones to listen to.
I use I don't know if you have Storytel at yours. I use Storytel.
I don't know, not one I've heard of.
Was the on the skid steer, was the front loader or the forks on it before the bale spike?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's stuck in the floor. I'm gonna have to reset it. I tried to put it on the tractor or on the skid steer, but the skid steer just did a front flip inside the garage. So
I'll finish with your tractor if you want to use your tractor.
Yeah.
Just bringing it back now.
Whoever mulched the cornfield, you want to be sacked because you missed 2 spots. Okay, right at the edge of the field. Sacked. Go home. Go home. Don't come back tomorrow.
It wasn't me. Just thinking that actually I need something to load the feed mixer.
Oh, use that. That's fine.
Where is the feed mixer? Will I fit my tractor in there?
It's in the shed. So we'll do this.
See if I can fit it in there with my jewels on.
Well, I fit in my jewels anyway.
Hang on.
Unless your jewels are bigger than my jewels, you know. I don't think they are.
I'll fit in there just about.
That's what she said.
He said?
That's the kind of jokes I like.
So Michael Scott, that is. Can't do it. That's what she said without thinking of the American Office. How big are these silage bales? 7,500 litres. Oh, why did I get the Anderson mixer? It's got the one with the rubbish bell trigger on it.
Don't tell me you want me to go back to the store again.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Bring it back, and we don't want it. Can we give you
Oh,
another one?
it's okay if you hold the bells there, but you can't drop them in, otherwise
Yeah.
they drop below the trigger and then they just sit at the bottom of the mixer, which is rather annoying.
What's the other in-game brand? The green ones, Pharaoh or something, is it?
Which what?
The other feed mixers, the in-game ones, the
Uh,
green ones.
Can't remember what they're called. I usually listen to audiobooks while I'm recording on, obviously not Dark Forest because I'm doing the Let's Play. So if I'm doing a long time-lapse section and I'm not going to be doing any talking, I'll put it on. But yeah, if I'm recording on Mazovio or something, I usually have an audiobook on, but I've also got my earbuds as well. So sometimes if I'm in the garden, I'll have my earbuds in listening to an audiobook. So during summer, when I'm doing more work in the garden, I'll probably get through more books than I do this time of year. Because I can be out in the garden probably on the weekends, like most of the day. So you can, even though you get some of these books and they're like 30, 40 hours, it doesn't take long to get through them. No!
Oh, that happened to me when I was putting parts in there.
Oh, it's because I've got the direction control and it... Why am I stuck?
Post.
I'm now stuck for some reason. Oh, there we go.
There you
No, I was, I forgot I got direction control. I went to change direction and I was still in the opposite way. Stevie, do you drink Guinness every St. Patrick's Day?
Huh?
Do you drink Guinness every St. Patrick's Day?
Do not.
No.
I've never drank Guinness.
Oh,
Might-
James, you're wrong.
I might be Irish, all right now, but I wouldn't be that bloody Irish.
I thought
Guinness.
all Irish people drunk Guinness for breakfast.
No.
Right.
And you have potatoes and Guinness for breakfast.
That's the leprechaun. A nice cider now is what I would have.
Cider. Oh,
Mm.
it's actually taken the bales on this one. That's weird. My feed mixer's got like a corn texture, grain texture. Where are we? So,
It did take the silage though? That's fantastic.
yeah, but it's added. Was there already something in the feed mixer?
No, shouldn't have been. I completely emptied it the last time because the cow barn holds like 6,000 million liters. So
Yeah.
it was emptied. Oh, wait, were we testing it when we were doing the bales?
And we tried a bale in, but it didn't take it. We tried one of the
Is it full?
alfalfa bales. Regular alfalfa bale or hay bale.
I just want to announce I have turned off my tractor.
Oh,
You
good
sure?
job. So if it turns back on, it's not you.
No, that's not me.
I'm
Now it's turned
going
off.
to run over to it now in a few minutes and I'm going to turn around and leave it on.
Yeah.
I
Keep the
think I'm
hours
alright
up.
to add a bit more hay. Oh, I need more silage apparently. Okay, let's try adding another silage bale.
Does it have room?
Yep, should be. TC Agustin, I'm hitting out now. See you in the next one. No worries. Thank you for stopping by the stream and enjoy the rest of your week. Mashed potatoes, fries, tater tots, and vodka for breakfast the Irish way. I don't remember having any of that when I was over in Ireland.
Yeah, if you drink vodka for breakfast, you're an alcoholic.
I haven't had a Guinness for years. I
It's-
never quite acquired the taste for Guinness.
I tasted it once and it wasn't sweet, so I said no, don't want it.
I haven't had one in hours. Oh, weeks, weeks. That's it.
I've still got loads of cider from Christmas.
Send it on to my house.
I've got through. It's clementine and pear, the one of them.
Oh,
Oh, fancy.
A winter cider, and the other one was like winterberry
What is
cider.
it? Copperberg or something, is it, no?
No, it was like a smaller company. It was like a smaller local company.
these are
Can't remember what it was called.
the best. Most times they are doing more quality stuff. The local small ones.
Big T's busy liming somewhere.
I was
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was at a wedding there before, and I was kind of getting sick of cider, and someone goes to me, "Oh, Joe, you like it? It's nice and sweet." Copperberg. I said, "Okay, yeah. Next time the waiter kind of came around and said, "Can I get you drinks?" Yeah. I said, "I have a Copperberg." And he turned around, "Which one do you want?" I said, "What? Which one do
Yeah.
you want?" I said, "Just give me a cider."
Copperberg, mixed fruit, the strawberry and lime, the pear.
That's weird.
Can't remember
3
the other ones.
liters. 3 liters of corn bales. Is that what that says on your mixer?
What now?
Yeah, it's
What is-
showing there's like corn for some. I don't know where that come from. It's like random. I don't remember putting anything else in the feed mixer, and I didn't pay much attention to see if there was anything in there.
I know we tested some things with it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, that's just showing up. I thought it may have been the silage bale, whether it was filling up two different categories on it. But that one's just gone straight in silage.